Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who's just reached Pune. He's already paid his tributes to freedom fighter Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and it appears that he will be conferred with the prestigious Lokmanya Tilak National Award today. And it is interesting that the event will host NCP President Sharad Pawar as well, who will be the chief guest. He's going to be sharing stage with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi just right after, in the backdrop of the NCP split, with his own nephew Ajit Pawar taking away more than half of the MLAs, joining hands with the BJP to form the government in Maharashtra. Of course, the already set government, he joined in and swore in as the deputy. And for the first time, we're seeing Sharad Pawar, who will be sharing stage with the Prime Minister. Let me cut across to Palmi Saha joining us on the phone line. Palmi, go on. This is all eyes on this very event. You have Sharad Pawar, who will be sharing stage with the Prime Minister. He's going to be awarded the Lokmanya Tilak National Award today. The Prime Minister will be honoured with it. Give us a sense on, give us an understanding of this event on the whole, and a quick word on the protests that erupted in Pune as Prime Minister Modi arrived. Palmi, are you with us? All right, we're going to try and connect to our reporters who've been tracking this event. In fact, this is in Pune, where Prime Minister Modi has just arrived. His Prime Minister has also taken to Twitter to write, "I pay homage to Lokmanya Tilak on his Punya Tithi. I will be in Pune today and will accept the Lokmanya Tilak National Award. I'm indeed humbled that I've been conferred with this award, which is closely associated with the work of such a great personality of our history." These are Prime Minister's words before he arrived into Pune. He is now on stage and will be honoured with this prestigious Lokmanya Tilak National Award today. In fact, Sharad Pawar's participation in the award ceremony has also raised eyebrows. There's also going to be prominent dignitaries, including Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis and Ajit Pawar, who will all be present at this event. This is Prime Minister Modi, who will be awarded with the prestigious Lokmanya Tilak National Award. These are live visuals that we're bringing to you. We're going to cut across to our reporters who will give us an understanding on what this really means. This, of course, comes at a time when we're seeing the NCP divide. Ajit Pawar, Sharad Pawar have split, but yet Sharad Pawar will be on stage, sharing stage with the Prime Minister. And also this comes amid a lot of talk about Sharad Pawar might be willing to join hands with the NDA. That's also a lot. The Congress has been unleashing that narrative for a while, and there you have it. The images, first images coming in of Prime Minister Modi shaking hands with Sharad Pawar, naturally raising eyebrows and a lot of questions on the bonhomie. What we see on the stage surely has many signals. Let me cut across to Palmi Saha joining us. Palmi, we saw first image of Prime Minister Modi shaking hands with Sharad Pawar. It was this was the moment that we were waiting to watch. This comes right at a time when Sharad Pawar and Ajit Pawar have split. The two camps have they've divided. The NCP is divided. Ajit Pawar is now with the NDA. Sharad Pawar is at least seemingly with the opposition. And we see him sharing stage with Prime Minister Modi. Great smiles, a handshake. Tell us more on this.
That's right. It is, of course, that photo opportunity which the BJP and the NDA will use in order to send out the message that the India bloc, the India alliance of 26 parties is not exactly united, despite appeals going in from alliance partners to Mr. Pawar, including from, of course, the Mahavikas Aghadi in Maharashtra. Mr. Pawar, of course, continued with his program. He refused to, of course, back out of the commitment that he'd made. Of course, this commitment was made ahead of the split within the NCP when Ajit Pawar, his nephew, went away and joined hands with the Bharatiya Janata Party in order to join the state government. Interestingly, Ajit Pawar is also on the same stage at the moment as we see. And in that moment that you see on your screens right now, Mr. Modi, of course, shaking hands with Mr. Pawar, all smiles. Mr. Pawar also patting Mr. Modi on the hand as well. A slight banter which goes on between the two individuals, the two leaders, and that is one moment, of course, which has been caught on camera. Specifically, the Prime Minister there stopping to shake hands with Mr. Pawar and spend a few moments with him as he conversed with him, shared a few smiles with him, and then, of course, moved forward. As, of course, you saw, while he went through that row of leaders who were standing on the dais at the moment, he was, he walked while, of course, doing namaste to them with folded hands. But when he reached Mr. Pawar, he stopped over there, shared a brief few words with him. There were smiles, of course, and then, of course, they shook hands and Mr. Modi proceeded forward. Clearly, this is going to be a moment that the BJP and the central government will, of course, and the NDA specifically will be using in order to showcase how there is a split within the NDA, within the India alliance. I beg your pardon. This despite appeals going out from the Congress party and, of course, the UBD faction of the Shiv Sena to Mr. Pawar to, in fact, back out of this program. Of course, the NCP Sharad Pawar faction says that this is a non-political program. This is a non-political dais that Mr. Pawar is sharing with the Prime Minister. He also made this commitment, of course, ahead of the split within the NCP and, of course, the formation of the India bloc, and hence he will go through with this program. This is, of course, a big program as far as Maharashtra is concerned. This award is conferred every year on the 1st of August. On the death anniversary of Lokmanya Tilak, and today, of course, the Prime Minister is receiving this award. He is the 41st recipient of this award. This award in the past has been, in fact, conferred to tall leaders and former Prime Ministers as well, like Dr. Manmohan Singh, like Mrs. Indira Gandhi, also Shankar Dayal Sharma, Pranab Mukherjee, Atal Bihari Vajpayee. They've all been recipients of this Lokmanya Tilak award, which is, of course, recognizing the contribution of an individual in the nation's development and progress. And as you heard from, in fact, from the Tilak family as well yesterday, which is, of course, part of the trust which confers this award, they categorically stated that this is a non-political program, and that is why Mr. Pawar is participating in this program. That is why he gave his commitment in the first place when he agreed to be a chief guest at this program, even if it came before the split within the NCP. The reason he committed to it was because it was a non-political forum where he knew already that he would be sharing stage with those who are in governance in Maharashtra. At that point of time, of course, he did not know his nephew would be on the other side, but he knew that he would be sharing stage with Eknath Shinde, Devendra Fadnavis. And despite that, he gave his commitment because this is a non-political program, so nothing would otherwise change, and he stood firm on his commitment. Despite, of course, what happened since then in terms of the split within the NCP, Ajit Pawar, of course, going over to the other side, and, of course, the formation of the India Alliance.